Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we have seen how to make changes to your data to Power Query Editor. Now we are going to see how to build a report into Power BI once your data loads into Power BI from the Power Query Editor. Okay. So this is how the data looks like. Basically, this is the report section wherein we are going to build the report and visualization through using these options like stack bar chart, stack column chart, these bar chart and everything. Okay, we'll look into these things, that how to create data by using these visualizations. Also, if I click on the left hand side, you see this is the table option wherein you can see your data into tables. Okay, into table form. If I click on scores, I will be able to see the data into my table form. Okay, and this one is the model view wherein I will be able to see that how many data is there, and this is one of my table score, and this is school rating, the table which I have. This is the relation showing between those two tables. Okay, and you can see the column, that how many columns I have. And if you see that average test time, mean scale score and year, it has an a number sign basically, or you can call it a number symbol or something. Okay, you can call it anything, but this represent that these columns has values in numbers. Okay, so you can ignore this DAX query and this TMDL query, because this DAX query actually it's the background of the everything. And if you have DAX query applied, then it will show up here. Okay, this TMDL, you can also ignore it. The first three are the main ones wherein you can see the data how it looks like. Okay, now let's talk about the creating visualization or creating reports. I will be creating a table first. So I will be selecting this table. Okay. So the moment I select the table, it will be shown up on the left hand side. Now I need the data. I need to add data so that the table could show me the figures I want. Okay. So firstly, what I want, that I want grade. Grade means that it will show me that third class, fourth class, or fifth class, whatever the grades I have. Okay, you can see third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, and all grades. It is showing me the grades. Now, what I want is the, let's select category. So, what I want, that how many you know are male and female from which class. Okay, the data is there, and again you can also drag and drop the column width. Okay, as per your need. Okay, and I also want that it should also show me the year. Okay, so right now it is showing me the sum because it's a number column. You can see it's a number column, and it's shown me as a sum, but I do not want sum. I just want, there is no need to summarize. Okay, I just want the column to show each and everything. Okay, like what is the year, was it 2013, 2014, 16? Okay, if you like, you can choose your enumeration, like maybe you wanted to see the minimum, you want to see the maximum, you want to see the average. Okay, you want to see the standard deviation, variance, median, whatever you want to see the data as, so you can select, and it will show up. But I don't want to summarize this. I just want each and every year should be represent, so I will be just selecting it, don't summarize. Okay, and also these option will be different. Okay, so this year you can see that it has a number sign into it, so it's a numeric column. And if I click on this drop down, it will give me some different options, which is says some, average, minimum, maximum, count, distinct, count, standard deviation, variance, median. So these are the options which is showing up for me in this year column. However, if I want to see the option in this category, okay, so you will notice that the option is a bit different. It says don't summarize, first, last, count, distinct. Okay, but there are couple of options which was there, like maximum, and minimum, then median. So these options are not here because the column is basically maybe it is a general text column. Okay, it does not has any numeric values to it, or the type of the column is basically numeric, and this one is not numeric. That is the main difference, and that is the reason the options are different. Okay, so you can see that the grade 3 category is female, year is 2020 2013, and I want to know the average test score. So I will select this average test score. So this is the sum of the average test score, but I do not want, like, if I do not want the sum, I just want average. I can select it average. So it will show me the figure as average, and like I said, you can just drag and the size will be decreased. Oh, sorry. Okay, my bad. The size will be decreased, and also if you like, you can select uh, any other column. Like, let me show you. Okay, so I've got average test time and I want the mean scale score as well. So I'll select this mean scale score. Sum is there, and I don't want sum, I just want the average. I'll just select average. So now you can see that I have this grade, category, year, average test time, average mean score, scale score. So everything is showing up in the table as I wanted. Okay. So yes, this is how you create the table, and this is how you put up the figures into the columns. And if you like, you can just juggle up the columns. Like, maybe I want years to be on the top, so I can just select it and drag it to the top. I will be on the top, and likewise I can just go to category. I want it to be at the bottom. I can just change it. Okay. And also, if you want to change the column type as well, so the column type can be changed in Power Query Editor. So in order to do that, I'll just simply click on this three dots. I will click on this Edit Query. So it will open up the Power Query Editor once again, wherein I can change the column type. Okay, so let me show you how it's done. So I'll just quickly pause till the query editor loads. Okay, so the data is loaded into the Power Query Editor. Now, if I want to change the column type, what I just need to do is that you see that it's year. Okay, I will click on this the type of the column, and I can just make it like 1.2 decimal or whole number or fixed decimal, or whatever I like. Maybe time, duration, text, or let's say simply I put it as text. Okay, so the column type will be changed. Like, you can see that column type is changed, and if you are done, if you are fine with the column change, just simply close and apply. So the moment you close and apply, it will take a few minutes or maybe less than that to refresh the data. And once the data is refreshed, so the column type will be changed. Okay, so you will notice that the year column, it's basically a number column, then it will be changed automatically. Okay, you can see the number is gone and the column is changed. Okay, so yes, that's it for today's video. I hope you like it, and if you do like the video, then please do comment, share, subscribe to my channel. And yes, more videos going to be a part of this series, so please stay tuned, and see you in the next video. Till then, happy learning and goodbye.